Welcome back to my series. I have already created a new project with Flutter Create and added some scaffolding center text to here. And yeah, let's get cracking. Actually, let's see what we are going to make. So what we are going to be making today is the rough UI. So a list with cards in here and then text, another text, a row of icon buttons here, and then a slider. So 2 pages, not too much, shouldn't be a hard task. We are going to start with creating a new stateless widget, which crashes our emulator or the Flutter for some reason, but that doesn't matter. We can add list view.builder here, give it item builder, which takes build context, and int index, and returns. What do we return? What's your problem? We return, actually let's just return text first, the index to string, to see if this works. So we take the sender out of here and replace it with the home page. Great, now we have a list. Now we will just change this to card, give it a child, not our home page. There we go. Now it's a bit too small or not enough height. It doesn't have height yet, so we have to wrap the text with container and give the container height. So maybe 150. Yes, that's pretty nice. Then wrap this with a center. So we get it to the center. Doesn't really matter at this point actually, but let's do it anyway. And then what we want to do is that we want some way to get the click from here. So when the user clicks this item, we can open this window with the actual news in it and the dialog. So what I'm going to do is wrap the container with something called inkwell, which has on tap function in it. And now we can click the items. I'm also going to change the splash color to colors.black because that's a bit more cool. And some other theming that I'm going to be doing is adding app bar and title there and give it the same title as the application. Actually, that's text, which what it takes, and then we can center the title with center title equals true and change the color of the app part too. Now we have a nice looking UI. Now when we click that, nothing is happening, so what we want to do is make another stateless widget, call it article page. So this will be this part here. By the way, there's a whole another intro video about this, so go check that out. Let's just check that this works first. So child and text and say article page, and we can get to the article page with navigator dot off dot push, yeah, and with material root material page root builder, and it gives us context. That's build context again, and then we can use the arrow to go to the article. I can't write for shit anymore. Yeah, now when we click this, we get article page. Of course, there is not scaffold here, so when we add scaffold and change child to body, we get article page. Now we can just copy the app bar from the earlier page to scaffold, change this to the article name in the future, let's say, to be article name, I guess. Change the color to gray and 800. Great. Now in here we have a column that has text, another text, a row with 3 icon buttons, and then a slider. So these are for controlling the reading. So slider for the reading speed and starting the reading and going back and forth in the text. With a column, it has children and text. Let's say hello couple times here. So this is the long text. Then we have another text which is only the one word of the text. Great. And then what we have is we have the a row of icon buttons. So icons, and arrow left, yes, and on pressed, so we can click it. And now I can just copy this, put a dot there and copy this 3 times or 2, say play, is there play arrow, I guess, and then arrow to right. Now obviously this is all too small and we are going to be changing this, but this is just to get an idea of what we are making and so on. After this, the row, there's slider. On change does nothing. What else we have? Min is 0 for now. Max, oops, max is for 10, I guess, and value is, let's say, 5. All right, looking nice. Now what we can do to make them a bit less ugly is to set the main axis to the row so they are centered, and then we can also set that to the column, not main axis, and space evenly could be good. Yes, now it starts to look a bit more like the sketch that I have made, somewhat at least. And then we can add actually a container here, or just padding. I don't know. Maybe padding. Let's do, yeah, padding. 8 is a little. 20 is better. Now it looks much better. All right, we have pretty much the UI done in like 10 minutes. Obviously, it's not ready. Where is the sketch? Here. So in next episode, we are going to be checking out the API and how that works and bringing in some news, hopefully. So see you in the next video.